Hey guys! It's 6:33 now and I just finished peeling off all the masking tape. And I basically finished what I intended to do today, for once. I think it's looking pretty good. So glad it turned out okay. I actually did some trial and error before I started working on it first because I wasn't sure how the peeling would fare, if it's wet or it's semi-dry, or should I wait for it to be completely dry. And like in my head, I thought that if it's completely dry, if I try to peel it off, it will just flake off. But apparently letting it dry completely was the best scenario. So yeah, that's what I did, and it's actually easier because then I don't really have to take care of it. I just have to wait for it to dry completely and then work on it. I also tested some textures. In the book, she taught us some techniques to make the texture, and I really like the one that is dabbed with dry sponge before the filler is dry. So that's what I did, and I think it looks pretty neat. If you're gonna work on the fillers, please remember to wear something that you don't want to wear, or wear an apron, because I got some on my shirt and I'm not too sure if I can remove it. One of the things that I learned in general is that when you want to do something like this with masking tape, make sure that when you peel the masking tape off, you are going to a direction perpendicular where the item is, so that you don't kind of accidentally rip it off. So when you peel it, the masking tape is perpendicular to whatever you're peeling and it should come off nicely. And also, if there are anything that is messed up, one good thing about the filler is that I realized that if you just put more on and wait for it to dry and then kind of cut it off so you get the shape that you want on it. So it's not like, you know, it's really the end of the world, but it's just that it's gonna take more time for you to finish it up. But yeah, it's good that, you know, you can kind of fix your mistake in a very easy way. It's not too complicated and it's not too difficult to fix it. So when I actually opened the filler, right, it was wrapped in a plastic bag to make sure that it doesn't dry out, which I thought was a good idea because I really don't want them to dry out. So I actually put the fillers in a Ziploc bag, and when I want to use it, I open the Ziploc bag and I wrap it around the tub so that the zip area will be clean. I think that will really help me to keep the fillers last a bit longer. So you might want to consider doing that if you're doing this, because I have had stuff like this dry on me and it really is no fun. So yeah, I actually used a lot of fillers. I think it was at least half. I'm really hoping that the rest is enough for whatever is needed down the road. It should be okay. But yeah, I didn't really want to waste, so I actually used up whatever I could within, like, inside the plastic bag that they provided, and I actually used up like most of it, so nothing is wasted. I was really shocked that it came with a spatula and a sandpaper. That's pretty amazing. Like, usually when you buy stuff like this, I don't think it provides you with the tools to use them. It was quite a pleasant surprise. I also really recommend you like having a wet towel with you, just in case that you need to wipe your hands. And the fillers is really easy to wipe off, so having a wet towel with you, it's pretty convenient. Washing it is also pretty easy, like it just comes off very easily. So yeah, it's really finally coming together, and the next thing that I'm gonna have to do is to paint the exterior, so I'll be doing that next time. And meanwhile, I am very happy with how this is looking right now. I am going to clean up. It's a huge mess. I'm gonna vacuum this area. Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!
This afternoon, Cindy, well, I've got on that thing, and okay, you got that there? And all that fails, we go. Each other. Excuse me, put down the feet. Each other, we get in the guys. Your drinks, your t-shirts, boat rides.